Yo, what's going on, guys? Gragas is absolutely busted with the new items. We're going to be going for a Stormsurge and a Stormsurge and a Shadow Flame, and we're going to have a whopping 42 flat magic penetration just off that alone, not even including sudden impact or the void staff we're going to pick up. That means anyone who hasn't built magic resist will have roughly 35 to 41 magic resist, and we'll be doing, in the literal sense, true damage against them. That's a huge issue that they're going to have with balancing the game with these items. There's no such thing as flat armor penetration, but since flat magic penetration exists, by adding more of it, you've essentially introduced true damage to the game. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to gank bot lane first. I like to take the leash on Gragas since he clears so slow. And specifically, I don't want my teammates getting to lane early and pushing. People love to do that. They get their early shove for prio and then you can't even gank for them. I will say, all in all, mid lane is harder to dive and top lane is harder to dive with how they've changed walls, but bot lane is easier to dive. So if there is a lane you want to gank more, it's bot lane, and you want to gank mid and top a little bit less. So you kind of have to adjust that in your mind. I'm level 3, but I don't have an item. They have items. My jungle item doesn't actually help me here. I'm gonna flash E for this, auto Q, let her sit inside of it for as long as possible. Luck still gets the kill. Not a great situation for our team, but for me, it's kind of good to get something out of it. Lux ended up flashing. Ziggs is trying to decide what to buy. He didn't even buy anything. Maybe a potion. So first item back, we will pick up a Dark Steel and Boots. Moving 344. Having Boots helps out a lot as a jungler. Before the laners are 6, you want to be able to get successful ganks. Level 6s, it's harder to gank. Top and mid hit 6 before you as a jungle. So yeah, we want to have some good ganks. Once they're 6, we're going to have to go back to ganking bot lane, I'd say. I should have already had my W ready. Oh well. Your W is typically the first move you'll use in any given combo. You'll usually W, Q, E. And while your Q's in midair, you can just E towards whatever you're trying to hit. So I did lose my blue buff, unfortunately. It's fine. We won't run out of mana. She only has a D shield. We have the D ring and boots now, so we're good to go. Kel has really good damage output. She's allowed to shred. We'll get her with an early E. Should have gotten my Q down sooner. Let it sit for as long as I could. Got her with the auto. Kel flashed it. That's fine. I could have taken it pretty easily with my ability. I'm okay with that. Smited it so we can get this push. She needs to reset, spend her gold advantage, get her health mana back. Let's go ahead and grab this. I don't have that much gold to spend, so I'm not really looking to recall here. The only ability you can cast while chugging your W is reactivating your Q. That's also why you pretty much always Q before you W. Come on, baby. There we go. Sometimes he doesn't attack twice after you hit. He's supposed to. Got my W down. We go on through. Get with an E auto. Ah. That's tough. In that situation, you may say, well, why didn't you Q before you E'd? If I Q'd, he's likely to just flash it immediately. So I wanted to kind of catch him off guard and just E soon and then get him with my Q. Q him while he still CC'd. I didn't activate it fast enough, though. He was able to flash out in time. My teammate should have that. Yeah, she's low. We'll go ahead and take her Crux while she's dead. Your Q does not have any execute damage. It simply does more damage the longer you let it boil, which is why you want to let it boil as long as possible while still landing it. It's just like a Scion Q, same thing. You want to land as much of it as possible while still able to land it. Okay, now Alawi is 6 here. We don't want to gank her. If she was still 5, I'd go smack her, but she's 6 with the minion wave. Even with 0 minions, she would win that 1v2 because she's Alawi. So now we'll pick up Stormsurge because we have so many gankable lanes. If we didn't have such gankable lanes, then we would go for Stormsurge raw. Because Stormsurge are not that great for your clears necessarily. Sure, moving faster with tier 2 boots is good, but Stormsurge is going to speed up my clear a lot slower than Aether. If I had 850 gold, I should have just gone to Aether because it's almost as fast as boots. Aether gives you roughly early game 18 movement speed and normal boots give you 25. I don't remember if I had 800. Alright, we got my W on. Ah, my Q was terrible. Nice little barred Q there. That bush is warded. This bush is warded. Red buff up in 20. I could take Raptor's red, look for a gank. Approaching that bush, it can actually be good to W right before you enter if you think you're going to get hit, because your W gives you damage reduction while you're channeling it. It looks like they reset. Bard wants to drag it. As long as he stays, I'm fine with it. Gragas takes drags really slow. Our Q, W, E, and R are all AoE damage. So early game Gragas single target is really not that impressive. He's just like walking around doing nothing. Just auto it. Gonna make it go 30-40% faster. Oh, I don't even have smite. That makes this a lot worse of a decision. If Briar gets the kill, she's gonna die for it though. Auto E, hold him inside. Do we have anything gankable here? Already laid my ward top side. That's the worst place to lay your control ward, is right here, because that's not even diveable anymore. I kind of did that out of muscle memory. Like, you can't even dive mid through this way anymore. I'm walking the ways you can't use. Get him with an E. He's getting creep blocked so hard right now. Got it. Dude, I'm getting creep blocked all of a sudden. Skadoosh. Nice. I didn't die. Jinx does have R here in a moment. Gotta watch out for that. Wait for pass to come up. Boom. We get the hill. I'm assuming she already took her Raptors just because she takes those pretty much instantly. Yeah, Jinx is 6. I gotta flash her R if it's about to hit me. Cut him out. Let it simmer. Juicy, man. That creep block is what let me kill Wei there. If he didn't get creep blocked, probably wouldn't have been able to kill it. Still don't want to gank Alawi. Alawi's level 6 is too big of a power spike. Until Kel has some items, then her shred will be able to pierce through the self-heal Alawi has. Would not recommend. Alawi did miss soul pull though. Smite that. Might be able to do something mid here. QWE. Can leech that over the wall if I was standing closer. I'd rather push out. Skadoosh. It's not warded. Briar's probably bot side right now. Makes. Oh, she's top. Cool. I think the most common clear we're going to see is 3 camp off bot side into bot side gank. Then resetting, spend gold, full clear back down into bot side gank. We're going to see a lot less ganks top and mid unless it's completely free. Because the percent chance of it being the right setup with how much harder top is to dive and mid is to dive, I mean, you're not going to see it as much. Even like 10, 20, even if it's 8% less, you know, you got to play towards the odds in League. Got to control what you can control. And we can gank bot easy. Look at that. Same thing on this side. Wow. I actually missed the Lux there. Ziggs is missing plenty himself. But yeah, I missed a lot. I missed so much. Oh my goodness. She's so low off that. She's dead if she stays. Oof. I said she's dead if she stays. I was just kidding. Totally a joke. Let's see if we can do something mid. We have Relentless Hunter tier 2 boots. We're able to kind of look for ganks more than we normally would. That fear knocks you out of the air. Fiddle Fear doesn't do that. Unless they changed that recently. I know Vex Fear does. They had to do that because she wasn't a playable champion. Fears traditionally aren't really supposed to stop. Dashes. Down he goes. That's what they're doing for immobile champions. They're like, well, even if they're not mobile, what if they could stop other people from being mobile? That's genius. Release it. That's what we're seeing. So I'm going to go test that with Fiddlesticks here in a minute. I'm 99% sure he doesn't. Snares are the same way. Luck Snare, Morgana Snare don't knock you out of the air, but Jinx Traps do, I'm pretty sure. Because people like Rengar and Kha'Zix were just jumping through the Jinx Traps, one tapping her. Let's go for this. Got W on. Dang, we get a big bowl of nothing there. Big bowl of nothing soup. You can go back mid. I know I said just gank bot lane. Hasn't been the case this game at all. They up the damage on these void bugs. Big time. Smited the wrong one. They only give you 20 gold for killing it. I should have let my Q sit. I thought it was going to kill the other one, but his shield was too big. Alrighty, now I have Touch of the Void. My autos do extra damage against turrets. Bard wants to gank it. I'm low. If Cal TPs, then it's a done deal. We'll go top lane. Cal just needs to TP. Bard gonna take us in. I'm not seeing the Alawi. Oh, there it is. Alright, got W on. Get down the Q. Skadoosh, push her into turret. Alright, good job, Alawi. Rest in peace. Rest in pieces. Let's go for Stormsurge. Finally. We're at 30 flat magic penetration right here, as you can see. Sorks plus that, and plus after using my E, I get 7 magic penetration per 5. So realistically, we'll be at 37. Lux is 38 magic resist. Jinx is 38. So I'm almost doing if I use my E, one magic penetration away from doing literal true damage right now. 14 minutes into the game. That's all I'm saying. They're gonna have to kind of change flat magic penetration, the way it currently functions, to be more along the lines of lethality. Got it. That was the Stormsurge that kicked in. E into her. She turns around to Q. She shouldn't have done that. She needed to keep moving. Even if she snared me, it's not going to stop my Q from spanking her. She has to stand still momentarily for that to go off. Oh, Ziggs. He TP'd for. I think he wants turret. He might be mad I'm taking the minions though. I don't really want to do dragon by myself on Gragas. It feels horrible. The dragons and the void bugs, it feels so bad. It takes 10 years. You lose a lot of health and they quit. That's all they got left in the tank. We'll go ahead and do a part 2 because this game was so short. I'll see you guys there. Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to part 2. This time I decided to go for water walking instead of gathering storms so we can wrap this game up nice and quick. And we do really want to path for our bot lane. So I'll solo start wraps, recamp into bot, 3 camp into bot, don't push. No leash. So yeah, we'll just solo start with W on Raptors. Shorter cooldown than Q, more damage than Q, level 1. That's all we need. And since it's a shorter cooldown, we can realistically use, I guess our passive in theory more. That's fine. Up against a Belveth, really interesting. They have triple squishies, so this is a really good game still for flat penetration Gragas. The Echo, Senna, and Ezreal, none of them really want to have to build magic resist early on. We'll be looking for Aether Whisper first. We can delay Sork Shoes, and then we'll just go straight for the Stormsurge. Dark Harvest is better than Electrocute typically on Gragas, especially with how Stormsurge can apply it. It's so freaking consistent. If you're in a one-on-one fight, then of course Electrocute's better, but as a jungler, it never really is a one-on-one fight. Plus, Gragas isn't really made for those, especially early game. going to lose pretty much all of those competitions. I already had my my W was on cooldown, so I actually autoed into W there, which is pretty efficient. We get to use the damage reduction, our auto attack, while our W is coming back up. Boop. Down he goes. We get level 3 and try to gank bot. I say, hey, no leash. I say, no push. And what happens? They push, so we're not going to gank. Or I should say we can't really gank. Instead, we'll reset with Dark Sill. And that's alright. It's no gank. The no gank angle. It is what it is. Might end up doing something mid. We'll see. Let's grab a Dark Sill. Oracles. Having your Relentless Hunter is a lot nicer because it already gives you 8. Who's out of combat plus 8? Okay, so it's only 5 out of combat starting out with before you have stacks. It's not as much as I thought it was. Still better than nothing. I'm in 335 instead of 330. Wanted to go straight for the Echo Gank with Dark Sill. We can E-flash into him once my E's up. I don't really want Ezreal to take the kill. I actually ended up missing my Q there. That's horrible. I pushed her out of it a little bit. I thought she was going to turn on to me. E-flash, auto Q. Got it. The E-flash is nasty. It lets you... It's very similar to a Rammus, your E, to a Rammus Q. To where... stuff gets in the way. Like minions, monsters, other champions. So having that flash. Plus it's an extender. I thought what was gonna happen is she was gonna turn to fight me. So when I placed my Q, that's a big part of why I placed it. I didn't think she was gonna just keep walking that way. In that case, I would have placed it farther that way. We can go ahead and full clear down. We'll regank mid when the Ezreal gets there. I'll try to gank the same lanes over and over as a jungler. Especially if you have Dark Sill, because then you know that you probably don't have Flash. The jungle really is that easy. If you're trying to gank every lane now, you're just the water boy who's going around collecting flashes. It's not that good. Not very much carry agency in your hands. Ezreal's taking 500 years to leave base. Oh my goodness. He should have already been in the lane by the time I was finishing Gromp. It's going to throw off our timings a bit. Alright, nothing there. Top lane's basically twice as hard to dive now. So this way you play a lot more for bot and mid. We'll use our W once we're a bit closer. I want to make sure I can use it. Got a Dark Harvest on him. Possibly not worth though, because Bel'Veth. If I focus Bel'Veth, I don't know. Maybe it works out. Probably. Hey, buddy. He's beating the tar out of me. I don't even really want to be here. Doesn't make sense to be. Alright, we'll E away from that. She hasn't back to spend her gold yet, so... Not sure how time efficient that is for her. Hey, friend. She knocks me up. Get her with the E. And down she goes. I had item advantage. Only reason I took it. Plus I had Q and bush. You couldn't see it while it sat there and boiled and got off a full Q charge. We also ended up getting her flash. Beautiful. I'll hold on to E. It's not a whole lot of damage. It's only level 1. I thought I could gank mid. Missing a lot more health than I was anticipating. He's 6 now. My R back. Ezreal's baiting this really, really hard. I had to throw out Q defensively because if I didn't use it, I would die if he turned to hit me. Which time to back? We're sitting on Aether Whisper and a bunch of AP. I'm too low to be ganking right now. Where is she at? There she is. Let's go and pick that up. We can stay for boots. Alright, there we go. Beautiful. Red buff up in 25. That means we do Krugs into red, can do wraps. We'll be close-ish to 6 by then. We're not super far behind in XP. That's just how it goes. Top and mid hit 6 around kind of 5:30 to 6:30. Bot hits at 8:30. Jungle hits it around 7:30 to 8. So top and mid hit it first, then jungle, then bot. Right now, ganking bot lane's probably a better option for us. If Ornn wasn't almost dead. Ornn with 200 HP over there, getting solo kills. Ezreal roaming bot side. He does get a kill out of it. Oh, he's going AP. That sucks. So we already have Teemo, me, and we're going to be more on the magic damage heavy side of things. I need someone here to help kill Echo with me. I can't do it on my own. I can do it if Ezreal's here. Ooh, he just used his dash. Yep, I'll take it. He got the hit on me. I know Bel'Veth's on her way. I'll run him down. That was an amazing Ezreal angle on the R. Oh, I thought she was coming that way. I guess not. She's probably coming on over her red buff. If I had to guess, let's get Q simmered and boosh. Activate passive with it. Oh, no red buff. Not yet. She's on Raptors right now then. They're already probably gone. Yep. Ooh, outsmited. I'll take it. Let's go. Oh, man. Later, my dude. Taking damage from these guys. You only get 1 gold apiece from the small ones. It's kind of silly. Wow, they come out a long ways. They're autoing me when I'm in my blue buff area. What the heck? They should ramp up the rate, the acceleration of the patience bar the farther away they are from the camp. But when I'm all the way over here, they shouldn't still be attacking me. It's so silly. We'll go mid again. The game for this Ezreal is easy. He follows up well. He's not afraid to commit with low health. He dodged my Q and my R. Now he's tanking turret. Ezreal gets the kill. That's alright. We got our dark seal stacking. Stacking and cracking. That with an E auto Q. Beautiful. Alright, let's do something over here. Hello, my friend. Let him simmer for a second. Thought he was going to dash out. It's apparently still on cooldown. I want that kill. I only took it. Obviously, Teemo was going to get it. I probably shouldn't have done that. I could have just let the wave come to Jinx. Bel'Veth top side. Let's check our jungle real quick. Wolves are probably up if Gromp's up. Or they'll be up here in a second. Nice. Don't seem to be coming for me. Teemo stayed to shove the whole wave. What a nice guy. One more auto will do it. Beautiful. Let's go mid. Echo no boots. That's a freebie right there. If someone has no boots and you have boots, you're playing jungle hole. It's a good opportunity. Smite him, walk him down a bit. Auto EQ. Let it simmer for a moment. Yep. That's how it goes. We can get Stormsurge. We'll back for Stormsurge here. I'll grab blue real quick. There's no real reason to take it before I back here, besides the fact that I'm already over here and I want to go bot lane with my R coming up. If my R was fresh on cooldown, I would just reset. I want to go and use it ASAP. I don't know if I mentioned this, but your Q2 is the only thing you can use while you're drinking your W for the second and a half that it takes to drink it. We're moving very, very fast for tier 1. No free boots, so tier 1 slow boots. Moving 403 right now. Most champions tier 2 boots move 380. We have Stormsurge, 5% speed up, plus we got the Relentless Hunter, which we haven't even finished yet. Who do we need on this? Ornn and Senna. Of all people. I haven't killed Senna. He's got one of the highest death counts in the game. Let's go and get it. Another point in the E. Walk him down. Oh no, my teammates are doing too much work. Come on. Did Echo just get a solo kill? When he's 0 and 4? Absolutely. I disagree with that. He died from that. Alright. Must have been an electrocute proc. Still a lot of health. I could have thrown out a raw offer for Echo. I figured it wasn't worth because he would die if he chased. Let's go for the Senna. I think it lets people surrender at the 10-minute mark now if they get 4 votes. Hey, friends. I don't have my Q, so I'm not going to fight this too hard. Die! Alright, not worth in the end. We didn't have enough AoE damage. They also had potentially 2 heals. They both took heal. So I'm not sure if that's what happened. But yeah, not quite worth in the end. At least we didn't lose all of our Dark Soul stacks. We only lose 5 on death. Oh man. I wasn't even that fed to fight that. Look, full item, tier 2 boots. I didn't even have tier 2s at the time. I had no idea they had so much gold. Low CS, low kills. Why did they have as much gold spent as I did there? I should have W'd first, my bad. Don't have that muscle memory built up. Generally, if I don't have a muscle memory built up on a champion, I actually have to kind of think about it. And if I don't, then it's easy for like another champion's muscle memory to take over. What is this guy doing? I don't know, but it hurts. I don't like that at all. That was horrible. I lost half my health. I guess he wanted a what he wanted was a heart steel stack is what it is. I'm gonna let York bash him down. Get with an E auto into a Q. Q misses her. Got a Dark Harvest stack though. Dark Steel stack off both of them, I believe. Solid. And we're back to high health. I'll let York take this. It takes Heralds, Void Bugs, Dragons for Gragas. It's a very long process. We're going to take this while she's gone. I don't have time to really take a red buff. At least I don't think I do. Yeah, with base speed ups, I probably don't. I should just set up a kill trap on her here. Yeah, we'll try it. She thinks I'm here right now, which is kind of funny. I could potentially steal it from her as well with my smite. I literally just missed my Q on her as well. Got it. We get everything to ER. Down she goes. Yeah, my Q was pretty bad, not gonna lie. Holy crap, why did I put it there? Oh, she went Maw first item. Alright. Guess they're worried. She's worried about getting one tapped. So even she has... Ezreal's the only person I do true damage against. He's got 38 magic penetration. Or magic resist. I have 30. Plus if you count my sudden impact right now, then I'm at 37. So I almost true damage the Ezreal. Wild that they're building so much already. That was awkward. We did get her flash. She panicked a little bit there. She probably thought I had an R. How did she reach me with that Q? Is there a soul on the ground or something? She can Q through those apparently. Extends the range. Walking around without my Shadow Flame. We'll back once we can afford that. Cool. So you can't even cook. That mid-turret gives too much vision on that path they made. It's horrible. It's awkward. Thing is, if I E towards them and I don't land it and I throw out a rock Q, I'm not going to kill anyone anyways is part of the thing that's going on. Wow, what does she have? She has something like this giving her a fat shield. Got it. I have no clue what Senna's doing or how she got that shield, but it's disgusting. Shockwave around you. I'm not sure what it is. I don't know where she's getting that from. Was that just overheal? She wasn't full health. Jinx popped off big time there. Let's get down the barrel of destiny. Very nice. Let's go blow somebody up. We're sitting on Mesh plus Hex Tech Alternator. It's a huge purchase. Rocket Belt certainly is still amazing on Gragas. We could definitely pick that up. Gives us a bit of health in the dash to where we can Rocket Belt into them. The rockets land because they're super long range. And then I can hit them with my E auto Q or whatever. One more combo and down he goes. Alright, we can take Dragon. So first one of the game. Generally speaking, as a jungler, if you and your teammates are winning, you should be taking all of them pretty much on spawn so you can drag soul. It's a huge insurance policy for actually winning in the late game. Never really seen a Jinx do that before. I know Caitlyn can do that over the wall, and Jinx can too with her rockets, but never really seen it. Got it. The E flash. Super dangerous. Got it to slow into R. The R didn't quite get her where I wanted her to be though. Where is that shield? She's getting this big like damage reduction shield. I don't know if that's a bug. It looks like a Crown of the Shattered Queen, how it's like 50% damage reduction for 2.5. But she doesn't have that. I have no clue what it is. Very strange. Takes reduced damage. It's this Celestial Opposition. It's ridiculous. Got her with the slow. Dark Harvest stack with my smite. Oh, who did that? The nerve of some people. Stormsurge killed him. It also applied the Dark Harvest stack. I'd say that's a GG's right there. Cool thing about our W is it does max health damage. 7% max health. That's decent enough. Give him a little tickle on the tip of the pickle. Can bush camp them here. We'll get our Q set up. Someone is bound to come through, and the bush hides the Q if you place it properly. Oh, they quit. We got us a bunch of quitters. All in all, Gragas, hecka spicy. If you guys enjoyed this Gragas video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is King Sticks. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.